Online evaluation of YCM. Hi, my name is Sage Lewis. I'm the president of SageRock. We're a web marketing agency, and I blog a lot, and I thought, I'm always thinking about how I can make the blog more useful. And so one of the things I'm trying this year is to offer free evaluations on the blog of what I can visibly see online of particular companies, and just talk about what they're doing great, what maybe there are some potential opportunities, and so forth. And so today I wanted to do a video evaluation of YCM. So let's go to the About YCM here. Okay, so one of the things that I will say that I like to do is imagine a person coming to a website for the first time and not knowing anything about you. So this is very common from a search engine perspective. So what you need to understand is that Google, as they index your website, is making tons of pages on your website the first page a person sees about you. And on top of that, a lot of times they're coming in on not branded phrases. So you're going to get a lot of people that type in YCM for sure. But then there's going to be other people that are talking about, that are typing in a product or service that you offer, and will find you on Google and will dump you in the middle of the website. And so you want to make it very clear, if not on all the pages, which does get a little heavy-handed, at least on like the About Us page, that a person can go up to the About YCM page and say, hey, who are these people? What do they do? And so this is the page here. It says About YCM with the core values of quality, technology, service, and delivery time. YCM offers customers remarkable products, perfect service, and punctual delivery time. Now it's good. Like that talks about YCM. So it's about quality and customer service and whatnot. But it might be to be even more mundane than that. Like, what does YCM do? I mean, what do they sell, right? And so you might consider, you kind of have to piece it together. I sort of at this point. So I can come in here and I can be like, okay, well, so here we have a vertical machining center and double column vertical. See, this is very interesting. So this tells me the story here in the products, which is great. So it's turning centers, right? So and horizontal machining and so forth. It might be beneficial to say that on this page here. Just like turning centers, horizontal machining, that type of thing. Just so if somebody comes into your website, never hearing of you before, to just say, look, we do this. This is who we are. We are the leaders in this. This is why we are great. So it says punctual delivery time. So that's a great thing. So, that's something that you could tie in, like guaranteed delivery, or I don't know. I don't really know how that would work particularly. But then what you could do is you could have that like right here, and then you could link from this page to your products page. It would be a great cross-linking, you see. And so that would be, I think, just something to consider in this. It comes from a point of view of just imagining that you're somebody that comes to the YCM page and has never been there before. That's all. So what you have to understand about me is I'm a search engine guy. That's who I am. That's where I started. And so when I look at this page here, I would love for this to be text. And right now it's an image. And it wouldn't be too difficult actually to overlay this text right on this image here. And then what would happen is that text would become indexable from a search engine perspective. This here is all indexable. This is really great. So like for example here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this about page and I'm going to run a tool over it. I use a tool called SEO Quake. And what it does here is it shows me the words that are on this page, okay? So, wait, that did not work here. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Wait, it's, okay, there we go, good. So what it's doing here is it's saying, there's 237 words on this page. The title is YEONG-CHIN-MACHINERY Industries about YCM, which is good. I think that's a very good title. And then your meta keywords here, this is interesting. So you have done a very good job of outlining your words right here. YCM, machining center, vertical machining center, horizontal machining center. This is great. This is great. The only problem potentially I have with this is that most search engines now are not reading this meta keyword here. And then here, this is in Chinese here, and so this is not readable in English, and this is something that search engines look at. So what you might consider doing is taking this keyword stuff and making it into a sentence and putting it in this meta description here. So that might be something to potentially consider. I'm going to go back to the home page. I want to do this again on this page here. So I'm going to look at the density on this. I'm going to try and not touch the Facebook page if I can. Come on, you can do it. Did I do it? Ugh. This tool that, unfortunately, it doesn't always. Here, let me do it this way. Let's try it this way. So if there's an overlay, it causes some issues. So here, this is very similar. So this is your homepage title, and I love this. So YCM specializes in manufacturing vertical, horizontal, double column, and various CNC turning centers. This is great. It's maybe a touch long. So like 60 characters roughly is about how long Google will index a title. But this is the kind of thing that I love. If possible, it would be really great to see those words on this homepage here. So I would love that, because what would happen is that would enable the search engines to read that content again on the page itself. So what I can tell you is that the two biggest areas where the search engines look for search engine phrases is in your title, which you have done really well on the home page, and then I did it again. I just have to click this. Come on, you can do it. What if okay, let me try moving it this way. How about here? There, maybe that. Come on. Okay, maybe that did it. Did it? No, okay. Well, at any rate, yeah, I mean, so it doesn't look, what I'm potentially seeing here is that there is an opportunity for, it just keeps going back to the Facebook, for more content on the homepage. If you don't like a lot of content on your homepage, it's okay. You can put it down here. But that might be great to just, again, reinforce what YCM is about. That could, I think, really, really help you in this, and so that is something to consider. Now, let me tell you this. What I love about this site is the fact that you have linked directly to your Facebook page and YouTube page on your top navigation. This is awesome. I wish everybody would do this. So this here is your Facebook page here. You have 512 likes. It's really great. You're updating it on a regular basis. I love this picture. Look at this picture, this 2002 skills contest screw story. Really very cool. Very, very, very cool. So I love the personality that you have put in here. I just think that is great. I love the people that you put on your Facebook. Look at this is so great, so great. So, this is more of this. I think, Facebook allows you to connect to people personally. And that's what, I know that in the machining business, it's all about one-to-one sales, right? It's about the salesperson making a connection with the customer. And Facebook gives you that opportunity at a very low cost. I mean, almost free, that you're enabling people to connect with you emotionally and personally. I think that's awesome. But then really where things really are amazing here is your YouTube, 34,000 views, just really great. So here, this is just great. So you have videos in here that have thousands of views. So this is awesome. This is just awesome. So one of the things that you might potentially consider here is offering so here it is. You're offering a translation here. You might consider offering a translation in the title and in the description here as well in the video, because it very likely will come up. I would keep it in both languages, however, because I think that's very important. But offering the English translation in the title and description here could be really, really very, very helpful for you. So, it's just some really great things going on here in this this site. I think, if anything, I would just try to maybe have more textual content talking about your particular machines, and just saying the words, like just using the words of what you do, just like you did here in your this meta keywords here: machining center, vertical machining center, horizontal machining center. I want you to, CNC lathe, all of these words that you put in here are perfect. I just want you to use them more in the body copy. Now, don't spam it. Don't do too much. Only when you're on your double column machining page, I want you to talk about the double column machining that you offer, you see. And you could do the same here. You see how I typed in double column machining and 2 videos came up here? I would love it if you did the same. Like make your if you use those words in your video, the chances are they'll come up more. So that would be, I think, something you can see here. Like, these are people that have potentially competitors of yours, but they're ranking for this stuff because they're using the phrases in their body content. So I think that would be my biggest thing. But like I said, I'm just so pleased that you're on YouTube and Facebook and that you're promoting it on your website. I wish everybody would do that more, because it's just great. But then just start using these, here's your vertical machining center page here. So if you notice, if you look at the title of this page, your vertical machining center page, it talks about YEONG-CHIN-MACHINERY Industries products. I would like it to say, the page that I was just on. What was the page I was on? I was on vertical machining centers, I think. I would like it to say that, vertical machining centers, okay? Here, now it is. Okay, maybe I was off on this. This is vertical machining centers. You have it in your title, which is awesome. I would like you to just use the word vertical machining centers more in your body copy if possible. And I think it's going to really help your content coming up in the search engines. So there you go. Also, one of the reasons I do this is to invite you into a free evaluation of the SageRock system. It's a group consulting service that we offer that's very affordable, and it allows me to work with you on these types of initiatives, and in the tools and resources that are online. We move systematically through tools and tips and techniques, and so I put a link to the free evaluation of the SageRock system if you'd like to try it. I'd love for you to check it out. If you have any other questions, please let me know. All right, thanks so much. Once again, my name is Sage Lewis, and I'm from SageRock.